And the first thing I got to say is thank you so much, Judge, for the bit donation. That is fantastic. I appreciate you, my friend. I really, really do. I now you didn't get to hear it, but it plays "Happy Birthday, Mr. President." You know, it's the Marilyn Monroe "Happy Birthday," and oh yeah, let's look. Did we reach it? Hell yeah, buddy! We're over by 10. I love that. So, yeah. All of a sudden, I'm sitting here looking at my other screen, getting ready, getting my game up and going. All of a sudden, I hear, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President." I was like, oh, I got to see that. That's one of my favorite pictures right there. Of all the gifts, that's one of my favorites that I have set up for bits. One of these days I'll go find some new ones. I got to do it when my wife's not around because it's kind of like it creeps me out because it's like it's not really porn, but it is sort of, But my wife's behind me and I'm sitting here looking at women with scantily clothed showing their boobies. It's like, I'll do this when she's not around. So, yeah. Oh, how are you today, Judge? Yeah. Yeah, well, been married almost 30 years. So, yeah, you'd think after 30 years I'd learn something. So did you get everything unpacked? Or are you still unpacking everything? Because that's a long process too. Packing is a long process, and unpacking is a long process. Because now you got to find a place for all your shit, a new place to put all your stuff, and organize it and make it look better. Yeah, right? Yeah, the organization part is the part. Unpacking's not a big deal. Grab a box, set it on the table, start pulling shit out. Hopefully when you packed it, you labeled the boxes like kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. Yeah. Yep. Which is amazing to me. You moved into a new place and there's no towel bars or toilet paper holders. The people take the weirdest shit when they leave a house. Unless you're talking about replacing the ones that are there because you don't like the ones that are there. I get that. You move into a new house, you don't like the curtains that the previous people had. Oh, new house construction. Okay, all right. Even worse. Now, I did that for a living, so it wasn't a big deal to me, But I also knew when I was building my house, like I have a wall in my bathroom where all my towel bars are at, right? Because there's 4 of us. So we have 4 towel bars on this wall. Well, before I sheetrocked, I put up a 1/2-inch piece of plywood on that wall, and then I put sheetrock on top of the plywood. So I didn't have to find studs to put up my towel bars. I know, amazing, right? I mean, that's like the smartest thing you could do. So I had it all figured out. I mean, just little stuff like that. Like if we were going to put up curtains, or blinds, I made sure I had blocking in the wall prior to sheetrocking. But that's the advantage of building your own house too. So is that you can do stuff like that and get away with it. So anyway, guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to play a little, but we're going to play a scenario so I can pause it to answer questions or to show you guys stuff. But we got to figure out which one we want to play. So last night I started, God, I guess that was about 10 o'clock my time. And I didn't get off till 4 in the morning playing Broken Arrow because the scenario I played was Operation Python. I downloaded it. These are all off the Steam Workshop. I downloaded this one and it says, NATO has managed to reach a Russian nuclear power plant. Yay, okay. We must capture it and deny them the crucial asset. Easy. Holy shit. It was a slugfest. infantry all over the place, anti-air, anti-missile. I mean, it was no joke. No joke. And I wasn't prepared for the anti-missile. I had to come up with a strategy on the fly to try to take that shit down. The first ones I took down, I used 2 drones. And as soon as the drones got up in the air, then I'd launch my SEED aircraft, which is SEED is a radar-guided missile. And so the Patriot batteries, yes, lots of artillery, Judge, lots of artillery. So the SEED missiles home in on the radar that the anti-missile defenses use. Okay. So I sent the 2 drones out there, and the anti-missiles went, oh, look, there's 2 drones. Let's shoot them down. And they fire missiles. Well, as soon as they fire missiles, they have to reload them. So as soon as they fired, I brought in my SEED aircraft, and he immediately launched 2 of his HARM missiles, and it took out 1, and I thought there was only 1. And so I started in again, and there's 2 there. So there's 2 Patriot batteries. So I had to do it all over again, but of course, you know, I only had 2 SEED missiles. I only had 2 anti-radiation missiles on my layout. So not fun. That really wrecked me. So basically, it was an artillery slugfest. I would use the drones once I got rid of that second Patriot. I'd use the drones to find where the infantry was at, and I'd use the artillery just to destroy the infantry and just bombard them in the buildings. Because there was literally, I'm not kidding you, there was probably 200 infantry units that were on that map. And it just, oh my God, it was terrible. Every time you turned around, you were running into infantry in some building or some trees, or, you know, they had infantry all over the place. Of course, you know, we're invading Russia. It wasn't bad as far as being fun. I like doing artillery, but it's slow. I mean, there's times where all I was doing was marking artillery units, you know, for the artillery to take out, and then waiting for the artillery to destroy them, and then sending a drone out there to see more of them and take more of them out. So it wasn't as fluid as most battles are, but that was Operation Python. You know, and I guess it was a snake. They're slow moving. I guess I kind of figured out by the title. I should have. So we have a decision to make. I have rock and a hard place. Now, this is supposed to be really hard. It's 1 to 4 players co-op, so I'm hoping that I can do it with just 1 player. Soviet Union didn't collapse, and the Cold War has gone hot in 2019 following a surprise invasion of Seattle in the North American coast. Whiskey 4 is on the run from the 4th Guard Regiment and must smash through the 35th Air Assault Brigade before forming a defensive line for a showdown with the 4th Guards. Interesting. So 1 to 4 player co-op. 3 to 4 players recommended. Okay, probably not that one then. Easy difficult recommended for 1 to 2 players. Additional help will spawn if slots 3 and 4 are empty. Friendly scripted AI, hostile scripted AI. Difficulty affects income. Less on higher difficulties. Yeah, obvious. Oh, less income on higher difficulties. Wow. Fully playable, custom music, a cameo appearance. I don't know what that is. A cameo appearance of who? Of what? Credit to the World in Conflict dev teams for some of the assets and inspirations. Great game. Okay. So he took a World of Conflict game, and which is a great game, by the way. It's a great game. And made a scenario about it. Then we got Black Hawk Down. I tried this one. You got 1 Ranger squad, and you got to make it. You got to sneaky all the way to the other side of the map. I made it about a third of the way and died. Co-op scenario. Bay's End 5-player. No description at all. No description. I don't know if it's 5-player, gotta have 5-player, or 1 to 5-player, or if it's PvP, PvE. No idea. Operation Iron Siege. Again, no description. These people, I tell you, they put this shit out there, and then, you know, you have no idea what you're doing. So, probably not that one. Riga X International reworked, the Riga airport. All it says is Nightbot hoods, or no, Naybot. Is that supposed to be neighborhoods? Neighborhoods? Nice. Neighborhoods. So this is obviously somebody who doesn't know how to spell. Another 12-year-old. Oh, and here we go. Casual edition of the US MO3A. I don't know what that is. What's the MO3A? I have no idea. No description again. And it's played on the big wave map. And this one I'm kind of looking forward to. Wolverines. Still no description. And it can't be a fault of Steam because this one has descriptions. So this one just doesn't have descriptions. None of these do. So Wolverines, I'm hoping it's like an invasion of the America, like in the movie Wolverine. I'm thinking I might want to play this one. But I don't know if it's solo PvP or what. But I'm going to try my new Armored Airborne. We're going to try these guys out. Because I wanted to try a new deck today. I haven't played these guys yet. You know, and the Refinery Invasion, I played that a lot. The Baltusk Invasion, that's a coastal thing. So I don't think my airborne, or not my airborne, my Armored Airborne is going to be, well, might I have airborne. Might be able to do that one. These are official content ones. So if anybody's got a suggestion on what, I think I'm going to try Wolverines. We'll just try it first. And I'm going to go airborne or Armored Airborne. So this Armored Airborne deck is taken right from a guy. He's a streamer. His name's Hippie. He's an Arab. He's Arabic, I guess. He wears that traditional headgear on stream. He's getting his PhD, so he doesn't have a job. So he started his streaming platform. That's how he's trying to make his money. I was like, interesting, you know, you're getting your PhD. Now, he didn't say what his PhD was in, but you're getting your PhD. You have no money to eat or anything, and you decided streaming was the way to go make money. Not go to work for McDonald's or not go to work for somewhere else. Sit at home and stream. But anyway, very, very smart guy. He went through and he explained everything in this deck, the Armored Airborne deck. And I want to show it to you. Arsenal, Army Builder, Armored Airborne. This is a pretty nice deck. So right off the bat, you've got a Global Hawk. You got a couple of those. You got one Gray Eagle. I like to have more Gray Eagles. He's got Ranger Airborne and Cav Scouts. And then this SEPTA 2 Tua tank. All right. Now, because it's armored, you have a lot of tanks. That's your main focus here. So you've got two Abrams of the SEP 3s. You got 2 Abrams of the SEP 2s, and 2 more down here. Well, these are the Tuas, and these are the trophies. A Breacher, which a Breacher works really well against infantry in a building. I mean, basically what this a Breacher is it clears a field for mines. Well, there's no mines in this game. So they repurposed repurposed this vehicle to just go up to a building where infantry is at and decimate them. Yeah, right? It's like a ramming machine. The problem is it only has 2 rocket mortars. Okay, they're called Mikliks. Mikliks are if you've ever seen them, they shoot out of the tank and they trail this long line. It looks like almost like a fire hose, and then it drops on the ground. That's all explosives. That whole line is explosives. So it shoots out 2 missiles. It goes out, 400 meters or whatever it is, and lands on the ground, and all of it settles down, and they detonate it, and it clears a path. It makes a road where anything that's underneath those explosions are going to be cleared. So if there's mines there, it's going to clear the mines. So that's what it's meant for. That's what a Miklik is meant for, but not in this game. In this game, they're using it for anti-infantry. And then, of course, the Thunderbolt, the M8 Thunderbolt, which is basically an Abrams. It's got the same gun as the Abrams. The Abrams has the 120 millimeter, and this M8, which is an older version of tank, I have upgraded from the 105 to the 120. So it's got the same gun as the Abrams. So it's just as powerful as the Abrams. It just doesn't have quite all the stuff the Abrams does. The Abrams has 4 or 3. I thought it was 3. Or I thought it was 4. Or that's smoke. Yeah, it's got 4 active protection. 4 active protection shots. So it's like missiles come at it, and it's got 4. As long as they don't come in concurrently, it can take out 1 missile each shot. The Thunderbolt's only got 2. So it needs to be reloaded a lot, just like the Breacher. The Breacher needs to have supplies right near it. So once it shoots its 2 things and gets rid of the infantry, it backs up and rearms and goes at it. Then we've got your 2 Patriots, and the Patriots each have, what is this? How many do I have? 4 missiles. Yeah. Yeah, instead of 2, it's got 4 missiles. So, that's anti-missile and anti-air right there. And these are badass. The Patriots are just badass. The problem is it uses radar. And so they can send in a seed missile or a seed plane and take out the radar. So you have to be Johnny on the spot when this goes off to turn off your radar and turn it on. Okay. Then it's got MLRS, which is multi-launcher rocket system. And these are guided. That's what the G is for. Guided missile. Yeah, anyway. So I got 2 of those. I've got 1 artillery piece. But this is the big boy. This is the big boom boy. This is the Iron Thunder. This is a 155 millimeter armored movable howitzer. This baby rocks, and it does massive damage. Blast radius is 90 meters for each shot, and it does 12 points of damage each shot. It's got a 5,000 meter range. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. And then we got a couple mortars here. These are a little bit shorter. These are 120 millimeter mortars, but they only have a 2,000 meter range. This is good for infantry, for taking infantry out. Then we got your SHORAD air defense. So it's got a couple of stingers on it. It's got a 30 millimeter autocannon on it. So that works out really good for infantry, against infantry. So it goes against infantry, it goes against vehicles, it goes against helicopters, and missiles. So it can shoot missiles down. So this is a great air-to-air or ground-to-air missile or ground-to-air defense platform. So anyway, the hippie guy, he's the one that came up with this whole thing, and he called this the easy mode. He said, if you can't win with this one, then you ain't trying. So then we got one longbow, a couple of Chinooks, 4 Kiowa helicopters, but he didn't put on the advanced optics. So it's only got 1,200 meter range for its optics, where if you were to put on, if you were to put on the optic systems, it goes from 1,200 to 2,400. I mean, that's huge. But I'd have to lose 100 points somewhere. I have to lose more than that because I'm over on my helicopter budget. So I'd probably have to reduce it by a couple. I could reduce it by 1. There we go. And I could play it this way and have the longer vision if I wanted to. But I'm going to play his to see how it works. So I'm going to put that back. I'm going to take the sensors off. I'm going to play his deck to see how it is. Then he's got 1 Strike Eagle, and this Strike Eagle is my anti-radiation. It's also a very expensive plane at $525, so I definitely don't want to lose that one, but that's got my anti-radiation missiles on it, and it's got 2 cruise missiles. 3 cruise missiles. So that's a good one to bring in just to take out some targets behind the lines. This is my air defense, my F-15C. I am not a fan of the F-15s. I am more of a fan of the Tomcats, but, you know, whatever. I don't think there's Tomcats in this. I don't remember seeing any Tomcats. I mean, Tomcats they got retired, so they're probably not going to be in the game. And then, of course, he's got 1 A-10 Warthog, which I really love my Warthogs. I think they do massive, massive damage. Especially to a tank regiment that's just sitting there. Oh my God. I mean, it's got, well, you could have more Mavericks than 6, I think. Can I put more Mavericks in here? Hydra rockets. No, I usually do the cluster bombs with mine, I believe. I put in the center line. I'd have to look. Or maybe it's the JDAMs. Anyway, but it doesn't make any difference. There's no points for it. This is already a 10,000 point deck. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'm going to reset that. There we go. That's the one we're going to play. So let's go to the editor. Let's go to Wolverines and let's play this bitch. We're going to play this up. Now, the nice thing about this one is I can pause it. Unlike a skirmish. Skirmish is a live action. This is a pausable action. So I can pause and put some thought towards it. It's learning how to play the game. I recommend anybody who gets this game is to start playing scenarios so you can pause it and think about your strategies and think about what your deck can do. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so I already have assets on the ground and assets in the air. Are these all controlled by me? Holy shit. Now this is Wolverine. So this is the Russians assaulting the Rocky Mountains. And these are all my units? Holy shit. Alright, well I need to get rid of this guy right off the bat. And I've got Raptors.
Raptors standing by. Raptor copies.
Okay, my Raptors are... What is this JTAM? That's an air-to-air missile. Okay. That's a long-range air-to-air missile. Alright, so the first thing I want to do with my Raptors... I got 3 Raptors up in the air right now. Holy shit. Well, I want to get rid of this. So I've got a couple of fighters coming in over here. That's not going to be much for the A-10s. Do I have Patriots? I got to look here. Do I have Patriots on the ground anywhere? No, this looks like all defense. All right, so no Patriots. I don't have any strong air defense. These are all infantry, airborne snipers.
Hundreds of gunmen here.
Why do we have snipers in a building like that? I mean, I get it. That's his viewing.
Not a sound.
A lot of airborne. A lot of airborne. Weapons squad. These guys are snipers.
Sniper team standing by.
I like... Oh, let's do this.
Snipers standing by. Snipers ready. Snipers here. Fire at will.
Okay, it looks like those are my only snipers. Those two. Okay. I don't have any snipers over here. Yeah, there's another sniper. Why is it not...
Sniper team, at your orders, sir.
Why is it not selecting all of them? There's another sniper.
Invisible and silent.
There's another
Slow
sniper
smooth.
team.
Smooth is fast.
We have another one over here. Usually when you double click, you get all of them. Okay, no snipers over here. And there's nothing here. Nothing. Nothing in that space. Where is my... Shit. Okay, here's my egress points. So this is helicopter and air. Where's my ground? Shit, is this all I have to work with? I can't bring any ground forces in? Huh. Okay, that's going to be interesting. And I got 5,000 points right off the bat. So this is huge. Okay. Well, I need to bring in some air assets. Take these guys out. That's SU-25 and SU-34. So what do I got for air assets? The Eagle. Yeah, I better bring one of those in. Let's bring one of these in. And I think I'm going to bring in the Strike Eagle. I almost want to bring in 2 Eagles. Bring in both of my air assets. I'll wait. Because I've got these... I got these Raptors that I think they can take this guy out.
Can't shoot what they can't see.
And I'm going to concentrate on that.
Turning hot.
Alright. Let's see what happens here.
Roger, flying there. Changing course.
Alright. Took that out. Oh, there's another one.
Going hot.
There we go. We got a lot of air coming in. A lot of air coming in. Oh, there's another Raptor
Roger
too.
here. Go ahead.
What do we got here? I don't know these planes very well, but there's a whole shitload of planes coming in. So let's... I can't bring in a Patriot. See, I don't think I have a ground... I don't think I have ground forces to come in. It's helicopters, so my Patriots and all my vehicles are useless in this scenario. Absolutely useless. I can't bring anything in because I don't have any ground infill point. All I've got is air and helicopter. God, that's gonna suck. So I can bring in more infantry. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, and these guys are all out.
Stealth fighter here.
They've still got AMRAM.
Raptor, mission ready.
Still got an AMRAM. They shot their long
Raptor, standing by for target.
range ones. And I still have one more Raptor. Right here.
Raptor, combat ready.
Where's that Raptor at? Oh, I got some A10s.
Let's gun something down. New heading set. They won't see me coming. Stealth fighter here. Taking flag. Plane is still up. It's a miracle. Check. Raptor, combat ready.
Jesus.
Target locked. Engaging. I got a smoking engine. Not good. Flying the coordinates. Raptor, mission ready.
Got one missile left on that.
Stealth fighter ready.
This Raptor doesn't have any long range.
Target locked.
I got to keep those from landing.
Eagle ready. Bangs out. Eagle here. New course set. Fuck, I'm hit.
And here goes another one.
Eagle copies.
Shit, this guy's almost through.
Eagle here.
What's he
mission.
got?
Over.
He's got his... Okay, that's it. He doesn't have... I
Back
gotta
to
send
home
him
plate.
back.
Raptor standing
This
by for
guy...
target.
He's got one Stinger.
Engaging bandit. The big
This
bird
Eagle
is in the air.
has nothing. Let's send him
Back
back.
to Texaco.
This guy has nothing. Let's
Time
send
to
him
bug
back.
out.
And the onslaught of these. How many of these do they have? All right, they got tanks on the ground there. I can't bring in my artillery. What can I bring in? I got some. Oh, I can bring in. I can bring in my Thunderbolt. But let's wait till the air phase is over before I bring in my Thunderbolt. 'Cause that's airdroppable. I'll bring in my Thunderbolt and a couple of tows and drop them off.
Raptor copies.
All right, what do we got? Nothing here.
Bugging
Send
out.
him back.
Eagle copies.
What do we got
Fight
here?
by fight.
I just have my harms and my my cruise missiles. So let's send him
Copy.
back.
Bugging out.
Oh, what about this
Eagle
guy?
standing by.
All right, he's got some stuff. So let's concentrate on getting him over
Proceeding
here.
as frag. Master arm on. Engaging.
Come on, take him out, take him out, take him out. They already got some ground infantry going in. I'm out of air assets. I don't want to bring in... I don't have any air assets. Anti-air. Yeah, not a good deck. Not a good deck. I've got no anti-air at all. Because I've got these M2A4 Bradleys. Those are Bushmasters, if I remember right. Yeah, they're Bushmasters. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. I'll take a look at the filter. Yeah, I got anti-tank stuff. And one I mean, I can bring in one thunder. I can bring in 2 thunderbolts. So 2 tanks against all this. That's not going to happen. Ah, shit.
Loitering. Inbound. Mission's over. RTB. Direct attack. Pattern confirmed. Attack run complete. Heading back.
Yeah, they got air superiority. I've got no anti-air at all. Anti-tank when I see it. I hate bringing in my Gray Eagle because it's going to get shot out of the sky.
We're watching war on TV over here. Signal clear. Receiving the optical feed. Drone is en route.
I didn't realize I had a couple of drones.
My gaze pierces cloud and shadow. Copy.
I got 3 drones.
Thermals activated. They cannot hide. New trajectory set.
Warthog, combat ready.
Alright, I got a Warthog here. Shit, where did it go? Right there.
Warthog, mission ready.
Getting a little closer. I don't know if these guys are moving or not.
CAS, mission confirmed.
They are. Okay. Looks like they're turning and going right there. So do any of these guys have laser designators? No.
Infantry reporting in. I know you want to see that gun in action. CAS, mission received. Live attack confirmed.
Oh, there went that A-10. And I can't bring mine in yet. Their air power is unbelievable. And they already took out my drones. So their air power took out all my eyes in the sky. I don't have a choice.
New grid set.
What does this guy have on him?
Shall be revealed.
He's got 4 Hellfires.
Solid copy.
Well, by shooting down all the transports, it doesn't look like
Roger.
doesn't look like they have a lot of assets on the ground. There's a Stinger team. Yep, and there goes my Greyhawk. Grey Eagle. I knew that was going to happen. I just don't have any air defense. I can't get these guys back up. I'm still waiting.
Sniper down. We need evac.
Yeah, well, you're not getting it. They took over one. Took over 2. Yeah, this is the wrong deck to play this version. As soon as I can get rid of the air, then I can bring in some forces. Right now, all I can do is sit here and watch. God damn, look at that. Getting wrecked.
Heavy weapons ready.
Out of toes. Yep, he ain't gonna last. Okay, so they're gonna take it all over and then I gotta take it all back.
Waypoint updated.
So right there, I've got artillery. Right there. Do I have any air assets yet? No. I could bring in a helicopter. I got a longbow. But it absolutely got no air protection. Okay, I got some stingers on this guy. So I could bring in four Kiowas and a longbow and see if I can't start retaking some of this. The stingers would come in. I just have to get close. So let's put all these guys nap of the earth. As soon as I can get an air asset in. Everything's about quarter to halfway in. Okay, there's my Eagle that can come in here in a minute, but it's not set up for air defense.
Is on the warpath. Coordinates received. Thrusting forward. Flight path updated. Flight plan received.
Okay, there's my Strike Eagle. Let's bring him in. See if we can't handle some of these air assets.
Flight plan updated.
And what do I got? I got 3 precision.
Special forces standing by.
Sniper team reporting in. Eagle standing by for orders. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
Oh, really? I thought it was supposed to lock on with laser.
Roger that. Strike area confirmed.
Special forces here. We need an evac.
Okay, the helicopters didn't do too bad. Now I need to bring in some supplies. Do I have... I don't have any stingers at all. Okay, what can I bring in on this Chinook? That's a mortar. Tow. Suppose I could bring in a mortar. Kazuri!
Acknowledge me!
We're working on it, Kazuri. We're working on it. I lost everything but this one. And this one over here. Unreal.
Sniper here. We got casualties.
You got something to lift? Touchdown!
Turning to new heading.
Slick! How are you, my friend?
Kyle, we're ready. Heading there now. Copy. Egressing.
Who needs support? Artillery, moving out.
Affirmative. Recon heli here. Flight plan confirmed.
Mortar ready to engage, sir.
Alright, what else can I bring in? Okay, I got a global. I can bring in that Thunderbolt. Do you not have a
Raptors standing by.
do you not have a surge protector for your computer? Or is it just the heat that burned out your power supply?
Roger, flying there.
No, no, no. God damn it. I did it again. Ah, yeah. always surge protect your computer. Always. All right, I got to bring in... I guess I just got to do this all by infantry. So let's bring in a couple of tows. Rangers. I think I want javelins. I don't have any javelins. Oh, I do. Right here. Weapons squad. no, don't need that much. Personally, I think okay.
Flight plan updated. Roger, RTB. Raptor here, go ahead. Solid copy. Diving on target. Close air support incoming. Strike successful. Back to Texaco. Changing course.
All right.
Can't shoot what they can't see.
Yeah, right. 87's not really that hot, but in England, I'm sure it is.
Armored cab, ready to roll.
All right, now I got to pick up all these guys. So all these trucks,
Someone called for a cab?
I got to pick up all these guys.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Troop transport ready. Get those bullet catchers in the back and let's go. Already there. Roger. We're on the move.
God, I wish I had some SAMs.
Weapons team ready.
Let's get these guys in the trees here.
Shut up and let's go. Rock up, we're moving.
Get some protection for them.
Love big guns. Armored cab here.
Got all of them? No, I got one here that's not
Reporting
moving.
in. Here's your taxi. Weapons team here. Check a leg.
Recon heli at your command. Already there.
Eagle, mission ready.
Nice. Yeah, right? You got it all clean now? All right, that should take out that plane. Oh, almost. Okay, he's out of air assets except for the Sidewinder. We'll let him shoot those 2 Sidewinders off. All right. How are we at here? This guy's picked up people yet?
Personal carrier here. Pedal to the metal. Armored transport reporting in. Moving out. Copy. Relocating. Fighting vehicle ready.
Okay, I need...
Armored transport standing by.
Pick that guy up.
Troop transport standing by. Weapons
It's a
team at your
4-man
command,
squad,
sir.
8-man squad. Ain't gonna do me any good.
Ready. Roger. Moving out.
All right, need another airdrop. And actually, I'm going to bring in another Raptor. Let's look at my Eagle. I'm getting air superiority now. Let's make a gun run on this guy down here.
CAS is on the way. Line of coordinates. Roger. Strafing the area. Munitions on target. Nice firework. Wow. Instruments are all tits up, but she's still flying. Stealth fighter here. Fencing in. New bearing set.
All right, what do we got for... We got a Thunderbolt yet? Yep. TBU Rock Eyes. Mavericks and Hydras. Let's get some can we get engineers in? No. Oh, and we're out of money. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
New course set. Cargo plane ready. Drop zone received. Aligning on target. Heavy weapons here. Move your asses, maggots!
God, I wish I had some more air besides my Kiowas.
Kiowa reporting in. New flight path set. Kiowa is mission ready.
Order available, sir. Departing. Armored transport, ready. Someone ask for a ride? Personal carrier here. Personal carrier ready. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Get your asses in the back, trench monkeys! Armored transport reporting in. Call for a cab. The ride's here, ladies. Troop transport reporting in. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Armored transport, standing by. Moving there now.
Need some heavy firepower?
Someone call for a cab?
And the rest are walking in. So now, I think these airbornes are probably going to be my best. And there again, I'm down on points. Oh, victory! How the hell did I manage that? An Allied armored task force is on the way. You must hold key positions until they arrive. Survive for so many seconds. Okay, that was unexpected. That's a weird scenario. That's very weird. I mean, let's look at the history. So, this Raptor took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or this Raptor took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Took out 5 transports. But we took out transports 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 transports. I think 2 got off. I mean, that's huge. And each plane. Yeah, I know. I got to upgrade mine. My son keeps telling me, Dad, you're going to have to upgrade yours to Windows 11. I'm holding out, though, for the end. And I realize what it is. There's a back door that can be taken advantage of in Windows 10. And they're correcting that with Windows 11. It just really torques me that they'd leave anything like that and they wouldn't just update Windows 10. And, of course, every time they change to another Windows version, you got to relearn it. Yeah, it's a learning curve, I know. But it's like you just learn something and you got it down and you're having fun with it, and then next thing you know, yep, you got to learn it all over again. I did not expect a victory. That was unbelievable right there. All right. Well, 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. So yeah, I think we're supposed to be in the 80s today. Low 80s. So No. Why would you? Why, Loki? Why would you think I was a second lieutenant? Okay, Army insignia, second lieutenant. Navy is Army is captain. This is a captain insignia for the Army. Where is it? Over on this side. Right there. That's why I picked those up. In the Navy, a captain is like a full bird colonel. So a captain in the Navy has a lot higher rank than a captain in the Army. Second lieutenant would be a single one of these bars, and it would be gold. So a first lieutenant is silver, silver. A second lieutenant, no, or is it the other way around? I don't know. One's silver, one's gold, one's first lieutenant, second lieutenant, and then when you hit captain, you get 2 bars. It just depends on which branch of the military you're talking. I was Navy, so I'm not going to put a colonel's bird on my, because then I'd be Colonel Adonis. Because most people recognize Army rank over Navy rank. So that's why I did captain. All right, so I don't mind this deck. That was just the wrong mission. I mean, and there's no information on it. You know, the Russians are coming in by air, sea, and land. Hold them off. Okay, but it didn't tell me that I couldn't drive my shit in. If I would have known that, I would have brought in my airborne Marines. Of course, I still wouldn't have been able to bring my vehicles in, but the Marines don't have a lot of vehicles to bring in, and most of them are airborne droppable. So, yeah. Of course, I wouldn't have got any of my, I wouldn't have had any. Let me go look at that. I don't think, Army Builder, Airborne Marines, I don't think these are airdroppable. Oh, they are. My Brutuses and these, they're all airdrop. Okay. So see, that wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't have been able to bring supplies in, but I'd bring them in on helicopters. So this would have been a lot better group, although I didn't have the air assets to take care of all of those transports that came in. That would have totally changed the game. Now I'm curious now. Let's do a copy of this. And let me go in and look at it. Edit this. Let's see if the air assets, what assets were on the ground that I know the ground assets were all there, but I don't remember if the air assets were something that, I know I didn't have them in my deck, but if they were written into the code of the game. All right. So here's where they all came in. Here's where all the, oh, see, they had amphibious too. So see, I didn't see that. So here's where the air spawn comes in. These were here. They're here automatically. All the red is here automatically. So those didn't get dropped in. Those were here. Okay, so regardless of what comes in on the air transport, these were here to begin with. And of course, my blue units were the same way. So, I had a Thunderbolt. Looks like, yeah. So see, here's 4 Raptors. So those weren't mine. And 3 Thunderbolts. 3 A-10s. So there was 7 planes there. And the Raptors did a lot of the work for taking care of the air. And I just added to it. Oh, here's a Sentinel. A couple more Sentinels. These are drones. So there was a lot of stuff here that was there to begin with that I didn't have to bring in. So it's not a bad scenario. Russian air spawn. So not a bad scenario. I didn't expect to win. That threw me. That threw me off big time. All right, so let's look at what other games we have. Let's see. So now they have descriptions. Remember before they didn't have descriptions? Now all of a sudden they have descriptions. So it must have updated. They must have downloaded and updated. Surprise airborne assault. I think we read that one. "5v5 skirmish." PvE. This one I think I'm going to save when I get Shoopaloop. We'll see if we can do this Operation Iron Siege. And we can get 2 or 3 people playing on that one. That one might not be bad. Here's a Rock and a Hard Spot. That one would be a good one. That's co-op 1 to 4 player. Probably still some bugs, missing secondary objectives. Cameo appearance. So the Black Hawk Down, I can get rid of that one. Oh, I gotta go uncheck it from Steam. So I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, so we could go do a skirmish. But this is not something that I can pause. This is something I have to play as it goes. I want to try my Armored Airborne. Let's just choose a map here. Let's do the Oil Rush. And then, unfortunately, I'm just going to do one-on-one. But we have to pick. So we have Airborne, we have Marines, we have... I think this is... Is that Special Forces? Oh, AI Special Forces. Oh, these are American units. Okay. Shadow! How are you? What are you playing today, Shadow? Okay. Motorized, yeah, okay. Motorized infantry, mechanized infantry. Oh, yeah, that's mechanized. I thought it was Special Forces. So, okay. Back to work. Yeah, that happens. It happens. Work is one of those things. I mean, I'm making this more as my work. So we'll go up against mechanized infantry and see how we do. Yeah. We'll see how we do. Gotcha, Loki. Gotcha. Unlike ours, which is a lot of airborne. Problem is, I lean on my desk when I play this because it gets really intense, and I put my elbow to sleep every time. I gotta learn to relax when I play this game. Yeah, right. Learn to relax. Yeah. All right, so they're coming straight across. So I'm going to go right into the center and try to hold A, D, and E. So what's going to be the quickest way there? I guess bring in again, I don't have any anti-air. I think what we'll do is we'll head right in. Shit, which one of these has the best? I think we'll push them in right to this building. Try to hold that. All right, where's my helicopter?
Chinook, standing by.
You know what? I think I'm going to bring them to here. I think I'm going to try to hold this.
Cargo helicopter approaching.
All right,
the
let's bring
DZ.
in. Let's bring in some vehicles.
Pedal to the metal, driver. Get those tracks moving.
Chinook.
Give me a target. Sneaking inside. Let's hide right in front of them. Snipers here. Sniper team, standing by.
You like big guns too?
All right, let's get.
Infantry here. Establish a base of fire in that building. Weapons team at your orders. Scout team ready. Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Infantry ready for action. Get in that building!
And this weapons
Ready for
squad.
action. I want a
Right there.
base of fire in that building!
Beard! Oh man, I have a headache from hell, guy. From playing last night. Holy shit. Let's get that guy there.
We're on the move!
Let's get a Chinook in there with some. Right? And then it took me forever to go to sleep, too. I mean, it was just like, oh my God.
Moving out. Heavy cavalry ready for action. M1 Abrams ready for action.
Yep, here they come. All right.
roll. Rolling. No party without Artie. Mobile artillery standing by. Direct fire on my mark. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Target identify. Fire.
I am playing my new deck.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Gunner engage target. Brad here. Go ahead. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Engaging targets with direct fire. Target marked. Direct fire. Abrams engaged in combat. Driver backwards. Brad here. Engaging hostiles. Artillery at your command, sir.
A helicopter.
Shoot that target, gunner. Relocating to the next emplacement. Proceeding to the next base of fire.
Oh shit.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Heavy cab ready to rumble. Artillery available, sir. Providing direct fire. Back up, back up!
Chinook is mission ready. Flying there now. Delivery point received.
Okay, air. I need a Global Hawk. I need to see.
Check. Kiowa copies. Flying to coordinates. Kiowa standing by.
M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Artillery ready to fire, sir. Direct fire engagement. Inbound.
trajectory updated.
Mortar, ready to fire.
Thunderbolt, ready to attack. CAS inbound. Danger close. Attack run complete. Turn back. Close air support inbound. CAS, mission confirmed. CAS is on the way.
Come on, buddy. Come on, get in there. He's going to be at the end.
CAS, mission received. Roger, strafing the area.
Nope, get him out of there. God damn it. Lost my A-10.
Ready to rain down death. Heavy armor is on the field. Make way.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Tally target, engaging. Longbow.
Recon heli at your command.
Mortar ready. Send mission. Pedal to the metal.
Kiowa here. Kiowa ready. Helicopter
Oh,
damage. We need
shit.
to pull out.
New heading set.
I need some anti-air in here. Do I
That's
have
a
any?
firm.
I do. I have my Patriot. All right, and it comes in right there. Let's put the Patriot there.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Let's get a vehicle supply to here.
Anti-aircraft here.
Eagle ready. Close air support incoming. Longbow at your command. Airstrike complete.
Progressing out. Eagle standing by. Proceeding as frag.
Mortar ready, sir.
Oh shit, those are
Who wants a
mortars.
skylight for his house? Moving. Air defense here. Radar turned on. Looking for contacts.
Longbow awaiting mission. New heading set.
Armored transport ready. Driving to coordinates. Artillery on the move.
I need to pick this up. I need to do something over there. Oh, here's my anti-air.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Airstrike is go for effect.
New waypoint set.
Eagle standing by for orders.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Logistics ready. Let's dump that. Air defense ready for action. Heavy cav is on the field. Mobile artillery reporting in. Target marked, direct fire. Armored transport, standing by. Troop transport, standing by. Solid copy, moving out. Rocket artillery at your disposal, sir. Direct fire, on my mark. Armored transport reporting in. Let's back out.
Longbow ready for combat.
Heavy cab, ready to roll. Armored is rolling out.
Longbow standing by.
Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Copy. Relocating. Mortar ready. Send coordinates. Artillery available, sir. Providing direct fire. MLRS reporting in. Engaging targets with direct fire. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Mortar at your command, sir. Fire mission received. Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Right here, we're combat ready. Roger, we're on the move.
Longbow is combat ready. Full power. Copy. Initiating attack. Target locked. Engaging. Flight plan updated.
No party without Hardy. Direct fire, on my mark. Order, ready to fire.
Longbow reporting in. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Helicopter. Kiowa.
Right here, we're combat ready. Abrams here, we're combat ready. Moving as ordered.
Heavy transport here. Cargo drop. Watch your heads.
Rocket artillery at your command, sir.
Helicopter status is red.
Someone call for a cab? Gunner, take them out!
Longbow here. Heading there. Chopper hit. Evaluating
God damn it!
damage.
I knew it.
M1 Abrams ready for action.
Let's bring in assault vehicle.
Rolling. Armored is rolling out. Moving as ordered. Moving there now.
Leaving the AO. Kiowa copies. Thrusting forward.
Need to get a supply truck. Into this guy.
Mash your motor, we gotta go! Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Already there.
He's got huge tracts of land.
Rocket artillery ready, sir. Target marked, direct fire!
And I need a recon again.
Roger
This
that.
isn't going good for me.
unit is mission ready.
Heavy cav is on the field. Moving out.
Recon heli here.
Mobile artillery standing by. Providing direct fire. Who wants a skylight for his house?
Holy shit. What the hell hit me?
Carrier in combat. Driver backward. Hop in smoke.
Iowa awaiting mission.
Kiowa went down.
Who needs support? Solid copy. Fire mission received. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Target marked. Direct fire. Heavy cab ready to rumble. Driver, move out. Heavy armor engaged. Tank status is red. Abrams here. We're in combat. Popping smoke. Pedal to the metal, driver. Reverse. Hit the gas, driver. Hit it. Friendly fighting vehicle. It's your orders. MLRS ready to fire. Direct fire engagement. Abrams here. We're engaged. Moving to shooting position.
Yeah.
Air defense here. We're combat ready. Our tank got hit. We're still operational. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Artillery vehicle damage. Requesting maintenance. Ready to rain down death. Direct fire on my mark. MLRS ready. Send fire mission.
Heavy transport ready. Solid copy. Approaching a DZ. RTV.
My truck's been hit. Need repairs. Order ready. Send mission.
Good copy.
Fuck, I've lost all the areas. I gotta push up on them again. God damn it, they're getting really close.
Right here. We're in combat. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir.
Kiowa reporting in. Kiowa standing by. Flying NOE. Recon heli at your command.
Artillery at your command, sir. Engaging targets with direct fire.
Yeah. I've got to take something.
Troop transport ready. Mortar ready, sir. Roger. Fire mission received. Artillery ready to fire, sir. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission.
Yep. Total defeat. That's why I hate those games, because I can't pause and think. Gives me experience. Well, you don't have to, but the way I do war games, until I learn what the pieces and units do and be able to organize myself to know, okay, 1 key is my artillery, 2 key is something else, my 3 key and 4 key. But, you know, like my Thunderbolt was looked like that was my best unit besides this longbow. The longbow took out quite a bit. The Tua, holy shit, look at that. That Tua took out a ton of pieces. The Bradley did. And let's see, my Patriot just took out 1 plane. God, look at that. That M1 Abrams. Look at all that shit he took out. So yeah, it's just, it's the deck. This is a deck that's not meant to play solo. This armored airborne, it's meant to play with other people that can support you, which is what the guy said when I copied his build. I just wanted to try it. I never tried it before. So, but I mean, look at that kill to death. 2 kills to death. So that means I killed twice as many units. I'm guessing that's good. The kill to death. Or maybe it's like this one, the kill to death over here was 0.48. I think the higher the number, the better. Because I made 5,700 kills and points. And I lost 2,700 units. These guys, yeah, because they lost 5,700. And I had the kills. They had the deaths. They killed 2,700. So yeah. They captured all 7 zones, though. I didn't have as much vehicles that were destroyed, or items that were destroyed. So, yeah, you know, is what it is. So, it's still, you know, it's one of those work in progress. I got to play that. I think what I'll do is I'll play that deck with Shoop and BeardedFlamingo. I'll play that deck because I mean it's not a bad deck per se. I forgot that where my anti-air was. My anti-air is in this Patriot, the Patriot missile. Okay, so yeah. I should have brought that in sooner so it could have taken down the air assets. And I've only got 1 A-10 Warthog, which is fine. But the SHORAD, that's what it is. The SHORAD is your Stingers, and it's got a 30mm anti-aircraft gun. So I should have got my SHORADs out there for air protection. Not that the air was a big deal here. It was mainly infantry. Yeah. It was mainly infantry, so I should have brought in all of my tanks. But so what supports your tanks, though? Because, see, he tells me he doesn't bring in infantry at all. He's strictly tank, and he's like an iron fist. Now, he does have these here, which he brings in. Oh, that's what I forgot. These are the TOW2s, TOW2Bs. Yeah, see, I should have brought these in. The M3. These are Bradleys, I believe. So the only reason he took this cavalry scouts is to get this particular vehicle. This one is just a really fast vehicle. Same way with this, the mechanized. So he's got this Bradley here, which has a BLAM. It's a TOW BB, which takes out infantry. See, I should have brought those in. I had 2 of those because there was the infantry is what was moving up. If I would have had those in play, I just got to know my deck better. Right? Yeah. Because these TOWs are vehicle. And I always end up bringing the Humvees in, and I don't need to, because these will take care of the vehicles. Big time. So I need to bring in my TOA, my trophies, and then my Thunderbolts. I got the 1 Iron Thunder, which is fine. I shouldn't have brought the mortars in. I didn't need them. I should have brought the Shorads in. So I gotta piece together how I do this. And then I gotta start bringing in these Bradleys. So there's 2 there and 1 here. That's anti-infantry. This Bradley is anti-vehicle. So that's not as drastic. This one here, the CFV. The one I really want to bring in is the ESV. Oh, and then what is this? That's just a regular Bradley. It's got a TOW. So yeah, so the ESVs I need to bring in almost right off the bat for anti-infantry, and bring those in with my my tanks. But I got to get my Patriot up right off the bat for anti-air, because I just don't have. I mean, I got a Strike Eagle, but it's got cruise missiles on it, and it's my HARM, my anti-radiation. My Strike Eagles are anti-air, and then my Thunderbolt has Hydras and Mavericks. So that's kind of an anti-ground. But I only got 1 of those, and I've got 2 air assets there. And then this is my seed aircraft. And then, of course, the longbow and the Kiowas. The Kiowas, he's got 2 Hellfires and 2 Stingers. I thought he wanted all Hellfires, but I'm going to have to go back and look. Because if I had all Hellfires, I'm 60 points over. Now, the Hydra rockets are anti-infantry. But this is some air protection, too. I got to bring my Shorads for anti-air, because it's got Stingers on it. But the big one was that I missed out on was bringing my ESVs, because I've got 2 of them. I should have brought those in, because those are anti-infantry, plus the Bushmaster cannon on it, and the M240 machine gun. So that'd be great for anti-infantry. Plus, it has APS on it. So it has the protection system on it. Yeah. See, that's where I screwed up. That's where I screwed up. But now infantry is good for holding, and that's where you run support. See, this is good for like driving a wedge into something and opening up the area, and then you have somebody else come in with their infantry and hold that area. So you can hold the point. And only having one Greyhawk. And that's got all Hellfires. Snipers are more... See, he sends his snipers around to harass in the back. I wonder if I can get rid of those and bring in... For my playstyle, I don't need that. Let's bring in... See, I like that. I can only bring in 3. But I like that better. That's anti-tank. And that anti-tank, there's 12 missiles there. There's 12 Hellfires. They're all top-down Hellfires. So that wouldn't be a bad one to bring in. Plus it's armored. 400 armor? Yeah. So I got to bring my CFVs in. And I got more than that. Because this is CFVs also, right? No. These are Bradley tows. Top-downs. There's 7 missiles on there. So my ESVs and my CFVs I want to bring in. There's only one CFV. Can I bring in a second? No, I'd have to bring in another Cav Scout. And that puts me over. Plus, I mean, these are javelins. You know, shit. These are javelins, right? Yep. So see, I could have brought these in to hold the area. Put these javelins in buildings. These engineers, that's for clearing a building. They got shotguns. 12 gauge slug shotguns. They do a lot of damage. Supposedly it takes down aircraft or helicopters. Wow. All right. Fair enough. I guess. Never seen a shotgun bring down a helicopter. Here's some more Bradleys. Oh, those are those Bradleys. So these are just quick. So these just have, they're just really quick. See, and I can put in 2 units into one truck because this truck holds 8. So I can put 2 of those in one truck. These hold 8. So there we go. I can put 1 in each truck there because these are 8-person. These are 6. Yeah, so the engineers in these Bradleys could go right up to infantry and jump inside the building and clear the building. So that's what they're for. And of course, you know, automatic grenade launchers, 45 millimeter grenade launchers, good for defense. I was wondering. All right, so very interesting. Okay. So I need to bring in my air defense right off the bat. I'm going to try another one. Let's just do another skirmish. Let's just try that again. Private lobby. Airborne assault. Airborne, armored airborne. Russian. How do I bring in? Okay, why is it not working? It was a skirmish, right? Yeah, skirmish against AI. Private group. Oh, I got to choose a map. God damn it. All right. Let's do the Highway of Death. And all right, so what should we go up against? Tanks, airborne, Marines, special forces, or mechanized infantry? Who's got a suggestion? Anybody? Anybody? I say Marines, maybe? Nah, let's do mechanized infantry. Let's try that. Let's try that. I don't know why I'm practicing this way. I really don't. I really don't know why I'm practicing this way. With a new deck. I should be practicing where I can pause so I can get used to the deck. That's all right. I'm a glutton for punishment today. I mean, it's midweek. It's hump day. I might as well get humped. All right. Well, at least this is straight up. We got one highway coming straight in. So it's going to be a slugfest there. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to get some airborne in E and F, try to hold those 2 points and then slug it out in C, A, and B. Because I'm sure that's exactly what they're going to do too. All right, so airborne assets. Gonna have to go by helicopter. What? What's going on? I have Russian units. I have Russian units. How did I get Russian units? All right. I fucked up there. How did I do that? How did I get Russian units? I don't know anything about Russian units. Nothing. Although they're probably pretty similar to American units. I must have changed it somehow. I must have. It had to have been my fault, right? All right, battle group. Armored airborne. Private. Pick a map. Highway of Death. Kill all these. Go. What did I say I was gonna? Oh, this is gonna be Russian only. Mechanized infantry against armored airborne. Right? Okay, everything's set. Yep, okay. Oh, gotta cut these off. Okay. So B-Dart, did you actually pick up the game? I don't know if you're still there. A little bit harder to play this game versus the one I did last night where I could pause. All right, same thing. So E and F. I'm going to try to go to F first and hold that one, and then I'll bring a helicopter in for E. All right, helicopter. It's going to have to be a Chinook. And E and F. Okay, I think I'm going to go to I'm going to helicopter into F. So let's just bring in weapons squad, AGM. I don't have any air. Another javelin. We'll bring in a sniper unit and call that good. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to do is bring in my Patriot. Where's my thing here? So let's bring a Patriot into there. And then vehicle, no, yeah. Support, vehicle.
Foot hard on the pedal. Radar activated. Air defense, standing by. Roger, we're on the move. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. End of the line, all out, please.
Call my helo fat again. Unload coordinates received.
Anti-aircraft standing by. Radar turned on.
Chinook, at your command. Mission's over. We RTB.
We have a building to secure. Scouts ready. Get your asses in that building! Heavy weapons here.
Snipers ready. Let's hide in that building.
Need some heavy firepower? Heavy weapons ready.
Okay. Do the same thing. We'll bring in a sniper. CFEs. Where's my EFEs?
Driver, move out! Pedal to the metal. Roger. We're on the move.
Solid copy. We unload here. here. Heading back to base.
Sniper team reporting in. On the move. Stealth mode.
You like big guns too?
Stay low. Go fast.
Check that building! AT specialist here. Go ahead.
Scout team at your command.
Copy. We take that building. Anti-tank here. Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Let's run them over!
Changing grid.
Where's my Kiowa? There it is.
Kiowa awaiting mission. Already there.
Artillery relocating.
I'm gonna lose that one.
Recon heli here. Treetop level, roger.
Mobile artillery reporting in. Artillery available, sir.
Too far out. So I need to move up quite a bit.
Mobile artillery standing by. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Enemies hot on our trail. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Cargo truck ready. Unloading.
Drone is online. Moving to new grid.
No party without Hardy. already there. Target marked. Direct fire.
Come on, anytime. Takes forever for him to load.
Kiowa is on the warpath. New flight path set.
Armored, moving out. Bradley, ready for action. Roger, moving out.
Kiowa ready. New flight plan received. Heading there now. Flight path updated. Visual feed is up. Waypoint set.
Providing direct fire.
Kiowa is mission ready. Flight plan confirmed. Chopper is taking hit.
God damn it.
Personal carrier here. Get that engine running. Armored, moving out.
Kiowa copies.
Mobile artillery standing by. Direct fire on my mark. Cavalry here.
Coordinates received.
Artillery at your command, sir. Heavy armor is on the field.
Roger, flying there.
Dumping cargo. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Abrams, ready to roll. Heavy cab, ready to roll. Make way. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Eagle here. Send mission. Over. Copy. Bugging out.
Kiowa awaiting mission. Maintaining cruise speed.
Why am I not taking this over? There's something here. Shit. So just not fast enough. I'm just not fast enough, man. Yeah, see, I pretty much traded points for points. One weapon squad took out 3 units there. This Thunderbolt took out 3 units. Yeah, not much in the way of stats. Bradley for Bradley. Iron Thunder took out 1 infantry, so he didn't do much damage. Yeah, they just got there quicker. Can't trade 1 for 1 like that. Can't do it. I should have moved my tanks up into that first position a lot faster. A lot faster. And then held it. You know what? I think we're going to try that one again. Going to do the same ploy. I didn't even look to see if my one on my right got captured. I didn't even pay attention to that. All right, last mission, guys. Last mission. Yeah, it's good to know they pushed for that one. This one we held off pretty long. Oh, yeah, well, I'm getting my butt kicked. But, you know, it is... Oh, that's all right. But I'm learning. I'm learning.
Moving out.
Yes. I have 22 and I just bought 25, but I have not played 25 yet.
Recon heli here. Chinook, awaiting mission. DZ coordinates received.
Need supplies? Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Here, beans, bullets, and band-aids. Relocating to the next emplacement.
Chinook here.
Last stop, everybody out.
Perfect spot for sniping. Weapons team here.
We have a building to secure. Anti-tank unit here, sir. Check that building. Infantry ready for combat. Establish a base of fire in that building. I want a base of fire in that building.
I don't know what ANBSY is. Sorry.
Rod, move out! Get your asses in that building! Anti-tank, here! Copy. Relocating.
I'm sure, Vero, it's AN is probably short for...
Artillery available, sir.
System for submarine.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Fly truck ready to transport.
Okay, now I start bringing my vehicles in.
Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way! Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Yeah, thanks, Vera, and thanks for the first time chat. Sorry, this is one of those games, I don't know if you've played it before, but this is one of those games that takes a lot of concentration. I can't pause it.
Heavy transport ready.
Bring us there in 10 seconds, not 10 fucking minutes! Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission.
Kiowa is standing by.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Driving to coordinates. Humvee reporting in.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Kiowa ready.
Fighting vehicle is combat ready, sir. Heavy cab ready to rumble. Smoke screen deployed. The cavalry has arrived. Bradley in combat, awaiting commands. Already there. Gunner, target up ahead. Our vehicles are getting hit. We need maintenance. Transport engaged in combat. Smoke screen. Let's back out. Who called the cavalry? Driver, move out.
Get my air up
Kiowa
there.
copies.
Mobile artillery reporting in. Providing direct fire.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Cab is on the field.
Recon heli at your command. Flying there now.
Artillery ready to fire, sir. Proceeding to next base of fire. Driver, stop. We set up here. Mobile artillery standing by. Engaging targets with direct fire. Logi here, send traffic. End of the line. Everybody out. Reverse.
Kiowa is standing by.
Ready to rain down death.
Wilco. Kiowa awaiting mission.
Longbow ready for combat.
Recon heli here. New flight path set.
No party without Artie. Target marked. Direct fire.
Kiowa is on the warpath. Kiowa reporting in.
Longbow at your command. New bearing set.
Five by five.
Artillery at your command, sir. Departing.
Eagle copies. 5 by 5. Direct attack pattern confirmed. Longbow standing by. Strike complete. Good effect on target.
Kiowa ready. Kiowa here.
Eagle here.
Mobile artillery ready.
Where the hell is my artillery going?
Direct fire. On my mark.
Longbow is combat ready.
M1 Abrams ready for action.
Shit, my plane went down. God damn it. They shot it down. Wasn't paying attention to my air.
We're hit! We're hit!
Driver, move forward.
Longbow reporting in. Helicopter damage. Request immediate We've been hit!
Mobile artillery reporting in. Direct fire engagement.
Chopper hit. The stick is shaking hard. Longbow awaiting mission.
We've been hit. New flight plan received.
Transport here. We're in combat. Our vehicle has been hit. Need repairs. Logistics ready.
Jesus. The infantry's kicking my ass.
Heavy cavalry ready for action. Moving to shooting position. Artillery available, sir.
Kiowa copies.
Flying there.
Already there.
like we got us a convoy.
Drone is on its way.
Where's my shore rads? Forgot about my air defense.
Roger, moving out. Time to fingerprint that load. Defensive smoke! Artillery ready to fire, sir. Target marked, direct fire. Mobile artillery standing by. Providing direct fire.
Longbow copy.
Fly truck ready to transport. Cargo dump. Smoke screen deployed.
Tanks coming down that road. Fuck! Where is my shore rads? There they are. Need to get them in place.
Moving there now.
I need to get more supplies.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Pedal to the metal. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Dumping cargo. Recon vehicle is good to go.
Kiowa is mission ready. Flight path updated. Target coordinates received.
Need supplies?
There! Yeah. I know. I didn't want to spend all my points.
Cargo truck ready. Unloading.
Kiowa copies. Kiowa is standing by.
Longbow.
Recon heli here. Clear to engage. Kiowa here.
Longbow is combat ready. We got a clear shot. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Attack coordinates received.
Sniper reporting. My spotter is KIA. Sniper down. Requesting evac.
Copy. Relocating.
Heading there now.
Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Our vehicle can't take much more of this.
Kiowa reporting in.
Logi here. Send traffic.
Longbow standing by. New flight plan received.
Thrusting forward.
Air defense at your disposal, sir. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. supply truck ready to transport. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you?
Kiowa ready.
Flying to coordinates.
Kiowa awaiting mission. Flight plan confirmed.
Heavy armor is on the field. Already there.
All right, let's see.
Already there.
Get those 2 tanks up there.
Ready to rain down death. Direct fire engagement. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Himlin Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Armor moving out.
Recon heli at your command. Kiowa is on the warpath.
Heavy cav is on the field. Moving as ordered. No party without Hardy. Target marked, direct fire. Bradley fighting vehicle, at your orders. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Roger. We're on the move.
Kiowa here. Kiowa ready.
Mobile artillery reporting in. Direct fire on my mark.
Shit, that guy's going down.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Mortar ready. Send coordinates.
Kiowa copies.
Longbow awaiting mission. Target received. Engaging.
Recon heli at your command. Flying to coordinates. My eye sees all. Kiowa reporting in.
Artillery at your command, sir. Providing direct fire. Halt! We set up here. Pedal the metal! Direct fire on my mark!
Longbow ready for combat.
Recon heli here.
Need supplies? End of the line. Everybody out.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Mobile artillery ready. Send mission.
Longbow here.
Artillery ready to fire, sir. Engaging targets with direct fire.
Kiowa is standing by.
Longbow at your command.
Friendly fighting vehicle ready. Moving there now. Solid copy. Moving out. Like a rocket sled on rail. Big road is ours. Target marked. Direct fire.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Smoke deployed. Logistics ready. Logi here, send traffic. Here, beans, bullets, and band-aids. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Cargo truck ready. They scratched our paint job. Need supplies? On the road again. Recon vehicle taking fire over here. Bradley under fire. Send your orders. Back up, back up. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Fly truck ready to transport. Cargo truck ready. Mortar ready to engage, sir. Logi here, send traffic. Let's bundle out. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Moving out. Heavy cav is on the field. Who wants a skylight for his house? Roger. Fire coordinates received.
Kiowa copies. Coordinates received.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Who needs support? Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Need supplies? Time to fingerprint that load. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
Longbow copy.
Kiowa reporting in.
Longbow reporting in.
Recon heli at your command. Thrusting forward.
We're on the move. Move the fuck out, driver! Full speed!
Moving out. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Copy. Relocating. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Waypoint updated.
Moving there now. Roger. We're on the move. Armored transport, ready. Pedal to the metal.
Kiowa here.
M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Order ready. Send mission. Roger. Call for fire received.
Reconnaissance, standing by. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Kiowa ready. Flight path updated.
Longbow is combat ready.
Put that hammer down! Order ready. Send coordinates. Artillery moving out. Artillery relocating. Troop transport reporting in.
Roger. Moving out.
Shift is over. Heading back to base. Air defense standing by. Logistics ready. In line. All out, please.
Longbow awaiting mission. Maximum power.
Order at your command, sir. Artillery available, sir. Direct fire engagement. Order ready to fire. Fire coordinates received. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Troop transport, standing by. Unass, everybody!
Weapons team engaged. What are your orders? Heavy weapons team taking fire!
Troop transport ready.
I love big guns!
Longbow standing by. Flying there now.
Power up, for fuck's sake! Cargo truck ready. Ready to rain down death. Target marked, direct fire. Someone call for a cab? That's it for today. Let's go back to base. Fly truck ready to transport. Let's dump that! Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Armored cab is on the field. Mortar ready, sir. Call for fire received. Mobile artillery reporting in. Direct fire on my mark. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Bradley fighting vehicle standing by. Like a rocket sled on rail. Rolling. Mortar available, sir. Copy. Call for fire received. Someone asked for a ride? Need supplies? Catch you on the flip-flop. I'm RTB. Our train got hit, but we're still kicking. Recon vehicle here. We're taking fire. Don't stay here. Drive. Mortar ready to fire. Good copy. Fire
Roger. Moving out.
Weapons team standing by. Weapons team ready. Get in that building!
Recon heli here.
Weapons team at your command, sir.
Longbow ready for combat.
Mortar at your command, sir. Solid copy. Fire mission received.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Moving out. Armored cab, ready to rumble. Brad here, we're combat ready. Armored is rolling out. Who called the cavalry? What are you waiting for? Drive!
Kiowa reporting in.
Logi here, send traffic.
Heavy weapons ready.
Recon heli at your command.
Longbow.
Weapons team at your orders. Copy. We take that building.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Heavy weapons here.
Bradley, ready for action! Copy. Relocating.
Longbow copy. Heading there.
You like big guns too? Establish a base of fire in that building. Weapons team ready. We have a building to secure. I love big guns.
Brad here, go ahead. Roger, we're on the move. Who wants a skylight for his house? Moving.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Anti-aircraft here. Cavalry here. We're ready for action. Pedal to the metal. Already there.
Make sure everybody's geared up, ready to go.
Longbow here. Flying there now.
New flight path set.
Mortar ready, sir.
Minor victory! So, see, I told you I could do it again. I mean, it's minor, but hey. Lots better that time. 2.58 killed to death. That Thunderbolt did a good job. This Kiowa, this longbow, Look at that list. Look at that list of that longbow. Man, that's my MVP right there, was that longbow. This Bradley was a second behind, or that, no, that's a M1. It's a Abrams. All right. Getting to know the deck a little bit better now. Yes. Yes, getting to know the deck a little better. I still think I need more Gray Eagles. So, sorry, Vera, I didn't catch your question there. Can you shift-click this? Oh, yeah. You said that. Yeah, you can shift-click it. Yeah, I appreciate that info. I really do. All right, wow. Okay, so another day of Broken Arrow. I'll probably, if Shoopaloop gets on tonight, I will probably stream... I'll probably stream some more tonight. Broken Arrow. I don't know if I'm going to stay up till 4 in the morning, though. I'll stay up as long as Shoopaloop does. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and call it quits right here. Let's see if there's anybody out there that we can raid. I know we only got a couple people, but that's all right. Let's check out the same category. Let's take all you lovely Broken Arrow players and see who else is out there. My criteria is you have to have a camera. So, Danish. Here's a guy. English and Dutch. 1 viewer. Yeah. I mean, you know, we're only giving him a couple of viewers, but, you know, he's got a camera. His name's Couch93032. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and start the raid to him. And guys, like I always say, oh man, I don't even have my soundboard up. Let me get my soundboard up before we call it a day here. But if you would, hit that follow button for me here on Twitch. Go to my YouTube channel. The link is in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube for me. It really helps out both channels. I'm trying to get these channels up and going and out the door. And the only way to do that is with your guys' help. It is free to do. It's one of the last things you can do in the world that is still absolutely free, is to subscribe or follow Captain Adonis here. Come on. Flip over. There we go. Yeah. So hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see where we're at with our goals. Look at that. We got 5 more to go on our follower goals. We made our bit goal thanks to Judge Omni there, and there will be some credits here at the end. You'll be able to see who followed, who subscribed, who did what, which is awesome. Guys, I will probably see you tonight. Thanks for joining. I'm Captain Adonis. I'm out.
Airstrike complete. Egress route set.